Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it's time for breakfast with Blaha. Today I'm having steak, egg, brown rice, broccoli. Breakfast of champions. Pretty complete nutrition profile here, barring maybe like calcium. Right? Then I'm going to get people who chime in with, oh, Jason, you're eating saturated fat. I eat 11 grams of saturated fat a day on an average day. Go look at that and see if any expert thinks that's unhealthy. They don't. It's less than 10% of my calories. I actually eat a low-fat diet right now. It includes steak and eggs every day. Guess what? Quantity matters. All right, let's talk a little bit about exercise. Here's the thing. People will always say, well, as long as you're doing some physical activity and exercise, there's health benefits. At least they're doing something. All right, that's true. That is true. However, that's a symptom of how horrible our society is. That's a symptom of how out of shape and sick and dying we are in America that anyone even says that. Do you know why? Because the only reason that's true is because people are sedentary and fat. Like, activity is not equal. Getting up and being active, people will say that, well, exercise is good. Well, up to a point, yeah, sure. But they're not even remotely equal. And we've reached a point where the whole idea that endurance training is best for your health is just simply not supported by the science anymore. It's not. And we've known this for 20 years, but the evidence just keeps mounting and mounting and mounting that strength training, it has the most total health benefits of any form of exercise or serious resistance training. Now, when you say that, people can't handle common sense. You guys already know where I'm going with this. So, Jason, you're telling me that a guy who eats double bacon cheeseburgers all day to bulk to 275 pounds to power lift is healthy? And some of you are laughing going, people can't be that stupid. They are that stupid. I get those literal sort of comments when I make a statement like that. Yes, people really are functioning at that low of an IQ that they really hear in their head, right, that the best form of exercise for overall health is resistance training or strength training. And they automatically assume to bulking on double bacon cheeseburgers to a very high body fat. That is actually where their brain goes because people are that dumb. And I hate to have to say that, but it's true. And it's scary that anyone that stupid has figured out how to use a computer and they actually type on the internet. But I get it, and I'm going to get it under these videos too. People who don't watch the whole video are going to see the title only. You guys are going to see stuff like that. Now, here's what I will say. Adding cardio on top of strength training is even better. There's your perfect. But if you only did one, strength training is best. And here's why. The only area that it's been argued in the past for overall health that cardio is better than strength training is in the name itself, cardiovascular health. But a big meta-analysis was done a few years ago. Looking at it, you know what they found? It's not true. We should probably call weightlifting cardio. Because it turns out that when weight training is compared to cardio, weight training actually improved cardiovascular health slightly more than cardio. Was it a massive difference? No. Was it statistically significant? Yes. It's technically better. Now, again, let's come over and you get the extreme people. You say something like that, are you saying cardio is useless for heart health? Blaha said cardio is useless for heart health, right? That's what they hear. Instead of the research shows that weight training is slightly better. All they hear is, oh, he's anti-cardio. That's why he's fat, even though I have abs and I do cardio every day. That's besides the point, I guess. All right, they ignore all that. They ignore the fact that I actually do conditioning and very, very pro cardio and conditioning. But here's what the research also found. If you add cardio on top of the strength training, guess what? The benefits seem to stack. In other words, there are slightly different pathways through which the two help cardiovascular health. So combining them actually is really, really good. It's your best option. All right, number 2, cancer. No form of exercise has been found to reduce cancer the way that weight training does, and it's enormous. It is absolutely enormous. It is probably, outside of not being morbidly obese, which weightlifting can help with, right? Unless you're going to eat the double bacon cheeseburgers and bulk up that way. Outside of reducing obesity and not smoking cigarettes, right behind it, real close with weight training as far as reducing cancer. It cuts cancer rates by 50% across the board. 50%. Studies have determined this, that people who lift weights at least twice a week have half the chance when it's analyzed with multivariate analysis to factor out other lifestyle factors often correlated with lifting weights. So you can't even use the argument, well, they probably live a healthier lifestyle. No, they actually calculated for that in the multivariate analysis and found that after that was accounted for, still 50% reduction. People who weight train get type 2 diabetes at a 70% lower rate. You see where we're going here? What are the 3 biggest killers in America? The 3 biggest killers, when I say the 3 biggest, I want to say these things combined cause something like 85 to 90% of all deaths. You throw everything else in, is here. All other causes of death, accidents, murder, medical malpractice, all this other stuff makes this one number. These other 3, this is your thing. Heart disease, cardiovascular disease, right? Heart attack and stroke. Cancer, diabetes. Right? It affects all of those. It is the only form of exercise that improves bone density, staves off osteoporosis. Osteoporosis and osteoarthritis are the number 1 reasons why you fall apart as you age, by the way. That's your biggest factors. Staves off aging. And then lastly, guess what else? It reduces Alzheimer's and dementia rates. And strength training has been correlated with maintaining better memory and cognition past age 60. It's not my opinion. This is what the leading researchers in the world are saying. Exercise is not all created equal. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.